Okay, this is teardown part 2 for the Landor Arms AR12 LND 117 model 12 gauge shotgun, and also, unfortunately, a trouble report. So anyway, let's get into it. You'll notice right off that is clearly no good. This gun was purchased on December 5th and has about 322 rounds through it at this point. So still very new. Shouldn't have failed in my opinion, but let's take a look and see what happened. I'm just going to jump through most of the teardown because you can see everything in the first video that I did in more detail. This so here we go. We've got a failed carrier bolt or bolt carrier, whatever this piece is. You can see it should be welded here, and clearly this is broken. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this apart. Okay. Oh, this is actually already loose from shooting. Okay, that comes out. And drop your pins here. Okay, the rest of this comes apart. This should not be a separate piece here. Okay, this is in my first video. This is a standard AR wrench that I dremeled. Whoops, there we go. You can see the edges are flattened because it doesn't actually fit this nut correctly. You can check out the first video to see how I use this. I did get, actually we'll look at it in a minute, a new wrench that is gonna work a little bit better, I believe. Let's see. Once I modify that also. All right, I'll take that out because that, okay. So, all right. So this, just so that you can see this a little better, does not fit the standard AR wrench. If you go all the way down the way it's supposed to, you can see it doesn't clear. So I was kind of working with it that way. I got this on Amazon, ER25UM. You can see that when it lines up here, it is a lot closer, but the teeth are too thick, they're too wide. So again, I'm gonna Dremel this, just drop the teeth down in width a little bit, and I think that'll work really well. So we can look at that in another video. All right, this is going to be interesting. There we go. All right, so that's essentially not supposed to do that. So this should be clearly one piece. It broke at the welds. A little disappointing. This should be one piece like so. I'm gonna have to contact the warranty point of contact, which is in, I believe, Amarillo. I can put that information in the video description below. Anyway, this is the rest of the teardown. So getting the upper and lower apart, the first thing you're going to do is grab a Phillips head and go into the hole right here. There's a screw that you undo. Okay. Be careful with this. This was actually the first failure on this gun, and I was not real upset about it at the time. But after taking this apart to clean it a few times, this, you can see on the butt pad, there's supposed to be a, a post there that the screw here goes into, and that broke. So now it just barely catches this. So I'll probably talk to the warranty department about that tomorrow as well. Okay, inside the butt pad, I don't know if you can see it there, deep down, it's a 13-inch bolt. So just get a extension, get it on there, and open it. There we go. Just undo that. Okay. That should almost be loose. All right, so what you get are the bolt and just a couple of spacers here. Okay. Now, separating the upper from the lower, it simply slides forward. You'll notice there's a catch here where the upper connects to the lower. So if you simply, and you can see I'm using this here, you just press that out and that's it. Now you can fully clean everything and be good to go. A note as far as putting this back together, because this is aluminum, I'm very paranoid about, stripping this, the threads here, getting this bolt back in. So what I do, I get the bolt and the washers reassembled, stick it into my extension here, feed that into the handle, and you can see it coming through here, right? And there's just a little bit of here where you can see. And so what I'll do is I will line this back up to where I can actually see the bolt going into the upper there. And I will just hand start this, sliding the upper back just a little bit to make sure it catches and everything is good. And this does take a little fiddling with. All right, there we go. And then once you've got it hand started, right, like this, see? Okay, then you just slide the upper back into place and then go ahead and tighten it down the rest of the way. But that way you can watch it while you start it, make sure you don't cross thread anything. All right, that's it. Hope that helps.